Knockling, Chaogon.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Knockling?
I'm good.
Good. Nice to see you. So you went away last week.
I went to Haiphong to visit my relative.
Oh, you went to Haiphong. Okay. Did you have a good time?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Glad to hear it. Xin Chao, Huang Ang.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Huang Ang?
Well, I'm not sure if I'm fine.
You're not sure if you're fine.
Yes.
What? Why is that?
Yesterday I went for a surprise that my mama left me. I went bowling and I realized I wasn't good at it. So my
Right.
my my hand my left hand is feeling like a little bit no I don't feel my left hand.
Right. So your left hand is very sore,
Yeah, like
or
something like
sore,
that.
or sore, or numb. Do you know this word? Numb. 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 It is spelled numb.
Um,
Numb.
actually no.
Means you can't feel anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
it's
Is
like
that
that.
the first time you've been bowling?
Actually, a second time.
The second time. Okay. Did you enjoy it?
I could say I enjoyed it.
Okay. But you are not very good at it. That doesn't matter as long as you have fun. That is the main thing, I think. As long as you had fun with your mum, that's great. Ding Lam, Chao Gon.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Ding Lam?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. That's good. Okay, just wait a couple of minutes to see who else is going to join us. So, Nok Ling,
Yes.
have you asked Bak Ha yet about which whether to choose IDP or BC?
No, I'm not yet.
Okay, we can ask her later then.
Yes.
I think she's teaching a class at the moment, but I think she prefers BC, British Council. Okay,
Yes.
but we'll hear her reasons for that.
Yes.
But do you think you will do the test on August 8th? Is that right?
No, 12.
12th. Okay, August 12th. Well, that's not far away. Only a few weeks. About what? 3 weeks?
Yes, about.
Okay, not long to go. But that's good. That's good. Gives you a goal to study towards. Okay, I'll just wait for, I think Nok Ang is coming. Then we will start. Nok Ling, do you have any question for me before we start?
No, I haven't.
Nothing? Okay. Huang Ang, do you have any questions for me before we start?
I don't. No problem.
Okay. Ding Lam.
Yeah.
Ding Lam, do you have any question for me before we start?
No, I don't have.
Okay. Nok Ang, Xin Chao.
Hello,
How are you, Nok Ang?
I'm fine. And you?
Good. I'm good, thank you. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, that's great. Okay, everyone, we will get started, even though I know some of the others are going to be a little bit late, but that doesn't matter. Okay, it's after 10 o'clock, so time to start. So the first thing we're going to do, I'll just share this with you. Okay. Nok Ling, can you see the video that says, what's the traffic like?
Yes, I can see it clearly.
Okay, good. All right, everyone, please look and listen to this.
What's the traffic like in your city?
Oh, the traffic is usually very big, very long. We're always stuck. Things are always broken on the road.
Okay.
Okay, so she made a couple of mistakes in this. I'll get you to tell me what the mistakes are. First of all, her first sentence.
What's the traffic like in your city?
Oh, the traffic is usually very big, very long.
Okay, what is wrong with that sentence? Nok Ling.
I think it because she say very big and very long.
Yes, she said the traffic is very big and very long. What is wrong with that?
It doesn't mean.
Doesn't make sense. Doesn't
Yes.
make sense. Okay. Huang Ang.
Yes.
Okay, she said the traffic is very big and very long. Okay, those adjectives are not correct. Can you suggest an adjective to replace big? What's another adjective she should have used?
I think I could use the word delayed.
Use it. The traffic is very delayed. All right, traffic is very delayed. Okay, Ding Lam.
I'm here.
She said the traffic is very big and very long, okay, which are not good adjectives for this answer. Can you suggest what she should say instead? Can you suggest some better adjective? She said very big and very long, which is not good. They are not good adjectives for this sentence. Okay. Nok Ang.
Yes.
Okay, Nok Ang, can you suggest some better adjectives?
Yeah. Heavy.
The traffic is very heavy. Yes, heavy is a very good one. Traffic is very heavy. Heavy is a good adjective. Heavy, by the way, if you haven't heard it before, just means busy. If the traffic is heavy, it means it's busy. Okay, that's very good, Nok Ang. That's what a native speaker would say. They would say the traffic is very heavy. Correct. Okay, let's hear what else she says.
We're always stuck. Things are always broken on the road.
Okay, let's try and improve that for you. So, people at home, that answer was quite good, but we could help her improve her vocabulary. Let's go. So, should we say very big traffic or very busy traffic? Very busy traffic. So, instead of always stuck in traffic, would we say experience delays or experience impediments?
Actually, what is your answer? Nok Ling? Nok Ling.
I think it's experience delays.
Huang Ang?
Yes, yes. I
Which one
think
is correct?
I also think experience delays.
Ding Lam
I think it's experience delay.
and Nok Ang?
I think it's experience delays.
Okay, good. You are all correct. Okay, experience delays. Experience impediments. Impediments, yes, but it's not a very common word. Okay, and not in this situation. Okay, it's too formal. To experience impediments is too formal, not really correct. So delays, much simpler word too, delays. And remember, in your speaking, it's okay to use simple words as long as they are the correct words. You don't have to use formal words.
Experience delays. So, how could we say the cars were broken a little bit better? Broken down, run down.
Okay, Nok Ling. The cars were broken down, the cars were run down.
I would say run down.
Huang Ang.
I would say rundown too.
Ding Lam.
I think run down.
Nok Ang.
Is run down.
Okay, let's see what the answer is.
Broken down. What's the traffic?
Okay, you talk about the cars being broken down. Broken down. Broken down means they have stopped working. If a car stops working or a motorcycle stops working, it is broken down. Okay, not worn down. Worn down just means to be tired. Don't normally talk about cars or motorcycles being worn down. You can talk about people being worn down, not cars or motorcycles. Hope that makes sense. So if you want to describe a car or motorcycle or a bus that's not working, you say broken down. Broken down.
Traffic like in your city.
Oh, the traffic is usually very big, very long. We're always stuck. Things are always broken on the road.
Okay, let's try and improve that for you. So, people at home, that answer was quite good, but we could help her improve her vocabulary. Let's go. So, should we say very big traffic or very busy traffic? Very busy traffic. So, instead of always stuck in traffic, would we say experience delays or experience impediments? Experience delays. So, how could we say the cars were broken a little bit better? Broken down, run down, broken down.
Okay, just play that again to remind you. Going to ask you all the same question now, starting with you. Knockling.
Yes.
Knockling. Tell me about the traffic in Hanoi.
To be honest, I would say that the traffic in Hanoi is really busy, and there are many kind of transport take part in the traffic. So we usually experience congestion, which is really unpleasant. For example, yesterday when I went to my school, I need to wait for 15-minute long queue, so it delayed my study.
Okay, very good answer. Gave good example too, Knockling. Very good. And you used a good word. Can you just pronounce it for me, please? Congestion. Congestion. Okay, there is a lot of congestion. Congestion is a formal word, everyone. Just means, it's another word that just means very busy or a lot of something. Okay, so the roads in Hanoi are often very congested. Congested. All right? That is the adjective. Congested just means they are very crowded. Somewhere that is congested is very crowded. In the old quarter of Hanoi, it's very congested with people and traffic. Okay, means there are a lot of crowds and a lot of traffic. Hope that makes sense. Congested and congestion. Congestion is the noun. Just means something that is very crowded. Huang Ang,
Yes.
tell me about the traffic in Hanoi, please.
If I have something to say about the traffic in Hanoi, I would compare it to the past, and I saw a lot of huge improvements in the traffic system and also the road designing too. But I could also see some we have some problems like the the bridge for the walking pedestrians. They haven't had much of that, so I think that would be best to for Hanoi to build some more bridge for pedestrians.
Okay, good. Good.
For me, I have also personally experienced lots of bad traffic at some quarters.
Okay, you could probably better say, Huang Ang, I've also experienced lots of traffic delays. Okay, traffic delays. Does that make sense?
Traffic delays.
Traffic delays means the traffic stops you going somewhere on time. Okay, if you have a traffic delay, it means it holds you up. Maybe stops you going to school on time or stops you meeting your friends on time. Does that make sense?
It does.
Yeah. You can be delayed because the traffic is too busy. Delayed. Okay, good. Huang Ang. Ding Lam,
Yeah, I'm here.
tell me about the traffic in Hanoi, please.
Traffic in Hanoi is very crowded, especially in the morning or evening. almost big round like which I rose always get stuck. The city using traffic light to help control the flow, but people face delays, so um, uh, um, so they
Mm-hmm.
um,
So, for example, it makes it hard for people to go places, you could
yeah,
say.
yeah.
Okay? Makes it hard for people to go places. Good. Okay, Nok Ang,
Yeah.
tell me about the traffic in Hanoi, please. Nok Ang.
In Hanoi, traffic is often quite busy and crowded, especially in the morning and late afternoon. There are a lot of motorbikes and cars, so traffic jams happen very often. Sometimes it's noisy a bit and stressful because people don't always follow the rules.
Okay, very good. Very
Yeah.
good, very good English, Nok Ang. Okay, no mistakes. That's great. I've just sent everyone in chat. This is the word I was talking about before. Viet Tien, Chao Gorn.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Viet Tien?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good, good. Can you see the word I've sent you in chat?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. Congested, everyone, just means crowded. If you want to improve your vocabulary, this is a synonym for crowded. You can say the roads in Hanoi are very congested. Just means the same as crowded. Okay, and congested you can use with both traffic and people. You could say, in the morning around Hong Kiem Lake, it's very congested with people. Okay, just means crowded. Okay, Viet Tien,
Yes.
tell me about the traffic in Hanoi, please.
The traffic in Hanoi often congested with vehicles, and it can take you a long time to move from place to place in Hanoi.
Okay, needs to be a little bit longer, Viet Tien.
A little
Give
bit
me
longer.
give me an example. An example.
I can't think of any example because
Ah,
I don't really remember every road in Hanoi.
you can give a personal example, Viet Tien, such as maybe when you go to school in the morning. What is the traffic like?
For example, every day when I go to school, I often meet with a traffic jam, and it took me longer than usual to arrive to school.
Okay, good. That's a good example. Just need one sentence. Just like that, Viet Tien. Okay?
Okay.
Just like that. And just one mistake you made. Remember your prepositions. You said the traffic in Hanoi often congested. What is missing from that sentence, Viet Tien? Traffic in Hanoi often congested. What word is missing?
The traffic in Hanoi often.
Yeah, the traffic in Hanoi. There's another word. A preposition is missing.
Congested with.
No, the traffic in Hanoi is often
Is.
congested. Okay? Have to remember to say is. The traffic in Hanoi is often congested. Traffic in Hanoi is often crowded. Okay? Have to use the preposition is. Okay. Quang Ming.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Quang Ming?
I'm good.
Good. Tell me about the traffic in Hanoi, please.
So the traffic in Hanoi is so crowded and congested, especially in the morning and in the late afternoon. For example, I always study at 7 a.m., so I have to go at 6:30, but at that time is usually have some congested too.
Usually have some congestion.
The congestion, yes.
Congestion is the noun. Congestion too. That's good. Okay, that's good. Rest of that was good though. Fu Kwang,
Yes.
how are you, Fu Kwang?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Tell me about the traffic in Hanoi, please, Fu Kwang.
Usually in morning we have to go sooner than 7 a.m. because if we go at 7 a.m. we can have traffic jam in there. And in afternoon, if we go later than 6 p.m. we can have a traffic jam too. There traffic jam at this time, and also there's traffic jam on bridge too. That's first time I see.
Okay, good, Fu Kwang, good. So everyone, please remember the structure to answer part 1 questions. This was a part 1 question, by the way. Also, part 3 questions is you answer, explain, and what's next, Knockling? Answer, explain, and example. Yes, example. Answer, explain, example. AEE. Just remember that structure for any part 1 or part 3 question, okay? Answer the question, explain your answer a little bit, give an example. All right, that is always the structure you should be aiming for. And as I said before, sometimes you can't think of an example. That's okay. That's okay. If you can't think of one, doesn't matter. Maybe you can think of one for the next question. But that generally is the structure you're looking at. So 2 or 3 sentences. Answer, explain, example. Are there any questions about that? Okay, next thing to share with you. Moving on now, going to spend some more time on speaking part 2. Okay, Fu Kwang.
Yes.
Can you see the document that says describe an educational TV program or online video that you have seen? Can you see that?
Yes, I can see.
Good. Okay, Fu Kwang, can you read for me, please, what you have to do? Read this for me.
You should say what this program was or is about. How often have you watched it? What types of people watch this program? And explain why you think is educational, or explain what you like or dislike it about this program.
Okay, what I'm going to get you all to do now is I'm going to get you to talk for 1 minute on this part 2 topic. All right? And for those of you who've maybe forgotten, remember the secret to answering these questions is you can make your own bullet points. So these are all bullet points, okay? These little questions are known as bullet points. So you can use these if you like, or you can make your own if you find that more useful. Because often, if you just use these bullet points, sometimes you run out of things to say, you run out of ideas. So during your preparation time for this, and remember you have 1 minute to prepare, you can also maybe think of some extra bullet points. As long as you are answering this question, okay, doesn't matter what bullet points you use, as long as you are answering the main question. Okay, Knockling, going to come back to you shortly to start. Okay, Knockling?
Yes.
All right, Knockling, so you have 1 minute to prepare. Okay. Then Huang Ang, you will be next. Okay, Huang Ang.
All right.
Then Ding Lam.
Yeah.
Okay, you will be third, Ding Lam. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Nok Ang. Nok Ang.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what I want you to do, Nok Ang?
Yes.
Okay, going to talk for 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Viet Tien, you know what to do. Quang Ming.
Yes.
Okay, you are clear about what to do?
Yeah.
Good. And Phu Quang.
Yes.
Okay, good. And Leduk Ang. Xin Chao. Duk Ang. Okay, Nok Ling, are you ready?
Yes, ready.
Okay, great. All right, just start my timer so you have...
Hello, teacher.
Yeah.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you now, Duk Ang. You know what I want you to do, Duk Ang? You're going to talk for... Can you
Describe
see the
an
topic?
educational program.
That's correct. And you can see here the
Yes, I
bullet
can see
points.
it.
Okay, good. So I'm going to get you to talk just for 1 minute about this. Okay? All right. Nok Ling, you have 1 minute starting from now. Thank you.
Yes, today I'm sharing about my favorite program, which name is MasterChef Juniors, and it has published another episode. And I have seen it about 5 years in every summer when I have nothing to do. And in this program, it's had numerous amateurs and professional chefs took part in, and it's about the competition of cooking many dishes that are dessert or main dishes. Once time, my family and I spent a night to watch the program. We watched about 1 episode during a night, and before watch the program, we prepare a lot of junk food such as drinks, snacks, and some fruit.
Okay, fine. That's 1 minute, Nok Ling, already. Very good, Nok Ling. Very fluent. Okay, that's good. Good, Nok Ling. You didn't pause much at all. You spoke very fluently. So good. Just a couple of grammar things I will check. First of all, you said you've seen it about 5 years. All right. You have to say, I've seen it for about 5 years.
Yes.
Okay, Nok Ling? Seen it for about 5 years. All right. You said about your family before watch the program. Before watch the program. Should be before we watch the program.
Yes.
Okay. Talking about the food you get ready. Before we watch the program.
Yes.
Okay. So just some small mistakes, Nok Ling. Okay, good. Thank you. Huang Ang, are you ready?
I guess I could say.
I'm sure you are. Okay, Huang Ang, 1 minute starting from now, please.
Okay, so on a lovely day on the summer 4 years ago, my friend advised me, not advice, he like I could say that's some kind of advice. He told me to watch a series of YouTube videos called Roblox Battles, and I went to check on it, and it's absolutely perfect for me. So the series was about some of the biggest YouTubers, Roblox YouTubers on the planet, competing for like $500,000. When I went to watch on the first ever video they had, I was impressed and feel like some kind of inspired while watching their competing.
Okay, thank you, Huang Ang. Thank you, Huang Ang. That's 1 minute
I
already.
haven't even started.
I know.
I haven't even,
You are already 1 minute. I know.
yeah, I
Okay.
haven't even gone to the
I know.
important part.
You haven't even got, I know, you haven't even got to the important part. Okay, so for Hugh Huang Ang, just remember you only have 2 minutes. Okay, so you maybe need to get to the important part more quickly. Okay, otherwise you'll run out of time. They will stop you. But that's
Right.
good. Again, very fluent. Huang Ang, good story. Wow, $5 million. Is that right? Is that the prize? That's a lot of money.
No. I said $500,000.
Oh, $500,000. $500,000.
It's
Okay.
not that big. It's not
All
that
right.
big.
Not that big. Still a lot of money, though. Still a lot. Okay. Thank you, Huang Ang. Ding Lam.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. All right, Ding Lam, you have 1 minute starting from now, please.
Okay. One educational Animal Kingdom channel I have seen is BBC Earth, which create amazing wildlife documentaries. Their their videos are high quality and show animals in their natural habitat, from deep ocean to Snow White Mountain. One example I remember from a snow leopard in Himalaya, showing how to eat honey and survive in such a cold, rocky environment. The channel also talk about environmental issues and how animals are affected by climate change. It's
Okay, that's good. Ding Lam, that's 1 minute already. Very good. Ding Lam, very fluent. Good. Just want to change a couple of things, okay? First, just your pronunciation. It's wildlife. Wildlife. Can you say wildlife, please, Ding Lam?
wildlife.
Yeah,
Wildlife.
you said wildlife. You said
I'm
wildlife.
sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. You are here to practice. That's fine. So wildlife. You watch a wildlife program. Good. And the other one, show animal. Remember, you have to make it plural. Show animals. Show animals in their natural habitat. Can you say habitat, please, Ding Lam?
Habitat.
Good, that's
Habitat.
better. Show animals. The program shows animals in their natural habitat. Can you say that sentence, please? The
Show
program. Yeah, the program shows.
the program show the animal habitat.
The program shows animals in their natural habitat. Say that.
The program show animals in their natural habitat.
Better, much better. Okay? No mistakes now, Ding Lam. Okay, that's good. Does that make sense, Ding Lam?
I understand.
Okay, good, good. But very fluent, Ding Lam. Just some pronunciation and grammar mistakes. All right. Nok Ang.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, 1 minute, please. Nok Ang, starting now.
One education TV program I used to watch is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I first saw it a few years ago on TV with my grandma, and sometimes I still watch it on YouTube. It's a quiz show where the player has to answer a question to win money. The questions start easy and become more difficult. They are about many topics like history, science, language, and general knowledge. I think this show is education because it teaches viewers a lot of facts in a fun way. And every time I watch it, I learn something new. It also helps me improve my thinking and vocabulary.
Okay, thank you, Meng Ang. Okay, thank you. That is 1 minute already. Very good. So your pronunciation, Meng Ang, is very clear. Okay, that's great. You are pronouncing very clearly, and you are not speaking too fast, which is great. Okay, that is the right speed, Ming Ang. I'll just correct one of your pronunciations. The program is called Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Millionaire.
Millionaire.
Yeah, you said millionary, okay, which is not correct. It's millionaire. Can you say that again, please? Millionaire.
Millionaire.
Correct. Who wants to be a millionaire? Okay. And you said the questions are about many topics. What is wrong with that sentence?
Topics.
Correct. Very good. Has to be plural. Questions are about many topics. Just make sure you pronounce that S correctly at the end. That's good. But the rest of it was good. Not Ang, very good.
Okay.
Viet Tien.
Yes.
Okay, you have 1 minute, Viet Tien, starting from now, please.
A online video I watched recently is a drawing channel on YouTube, which he will teach you how to draw properly. I'm into drawing recently, so I watch him very often to learn how to draw a nice picture, and I want to teach myself something new. I think some people don't like drawing because they are very hard and boring, but anyone who loves to draw would prefer to watch this channel, and I like his videos because it's very funny and he teach in a very easy to understand way.
Good, Viet Tien. Again, that is 1 minute, Viet Tien. Very good. Okay, very clear pronunciation. Okay, very good speed, Viet Tien. You're not speaking too fast or too slow. So I could understand everything. And maybe 1 or 2 small grammar mistakes, but nothing much to worry about, Viet Tien. So that was good. Very good.
Thank you.
Okay, Quang Minh.
Yes.
Quang Minh, you have 1 minute, starting from now, please.
So I'm going to talk with you about the favorite program on YouTube is named Primal Space. And the main goal of this program is sharing knowledge about engineering, science, and history. And what makes it so interesting and appealing is the combination with beautiful and diverse animation. Thus make viewer to understand and absorb the information more profoundly and quickly. And each episode is about 8 minutes, short but details. Primarily, I would prefer to watch some episodes about space. They showed the small sample of each planet and they describe closely weather and what chemicals created to that place. And they describe it in a way that not for education but for entertainment due to its joke and funny voice.
Okay, good. That's it. That's 1 minute. Quang Minh. Okay, very good. Quang Minh. Again, you pronounce very clearly, which is good, and you are going at a good speed. Everyone, you will notice I am concentrating on pronouncing things clearly. Obviously, your listener must be able to understand what you are pronouncing, okay? That's very important to get a good mark. And most of you are doing this very well. I'm also concentrating on speed, which is how fast or slow you are talking. Again, most of you are doing this very well. Just think you just want to be you're giving your talk at walking speed, okay? Don't want to be running, okay? If you try run or speak too fast, there's a good chance you will trip, fall over, okay? So please remember you don't need to speak fast to be fluent. Just speak at what I call walking speed, just normal speed. And it's okay to have a short pause every now and then while you think of your next idea. That is okay. So they are two of the things I am listening for when we're doing this practice, okay? Your clear pronunciation and your speed of talking. And of course, if you are speaking at a good walking speed, it's much easier to pronounce words clearly. So, very good, Kwang Ming. I like your adjectives, by the way, Kwang Ming. Like, for example, you said beautiful and diverse. Very good. Good adjectives. Fu Kwang.
Yes.
Okay, you have 1 minute. Fu Kwang, starting now, please.
An education TV program I have seen is Thật là yêu thương program. This program about children situation in everywhere, and I often watch it with my mom or my father at the dinner, and I think Thai people watching I think Thai people watching this program is often old people or someone interested in it, and also this program teach me how to cover and understand for someone's situation, and this program bring me a lot of stories and knowledge about their situation.
Okay, that's good, Fu Kwang. That's 1 minute already. That's good. So, to make it longer, Fu Kwang, all right, you can describe in more detail maybe about what one program is about, okay?
Okay.
And give an example of maybe one program that you really enjoyed or that taught you something interesting. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So, in other words, just give some more detail. So, you described a little bit what the program was about, but give some more detail about maybe one episode that you really enjoyed, and that will help you fill in the 2 minutes very easily. Does that make sense, Fu Kwang?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, and the last one, Duk Ang. Le Duk Ang, can you hear me? Duk Ang, last chance.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can. I can now, Duk Ang. Are you ready? Are you ready to talk?
Yes.
Okay, you have 1 minute. Duk Ang, starting from now, please.
So I'm a person that is really into classical music, and it all started because my dad, when I was young, he usually plays the piano. So at first, I don't learn it from the music sheet like any others, and instead I just go on YouTube and search for like piano tutorials, and that is when my life changed. I started to like classical music more and more. And back in the day, my technique was bad, so I searched up like piano lessons on YouTube to improve my hand movement and my technique. So they teach me how to like, for example, they
Okay, Duk
said
Ang.
you need to
Duk
relax
Ang.
to play the yes.
Duk Ang, sorry to interrupt. That is 1 minute already. Okay? So, Duk Ang, Nok Ling,
Yes.
did you hear Duk Ang then? Did you hear him?
Not clearly.
Not clearly. Okay. Huang Ang.
Yes.
Did you hear Duk Ang? talking?
I did hear today.
Good. What was Duk Ang doing? What did he do with his talk?
I guess he just like going
He-
around.
He told a what?
What?
What did he do? He told a.
Wait.
He told a. Begins with S. He was telling us a. Knockling.
A story.
A story. A story. He was telling us a story, okay, which made it really, really interesting. Duk Ang, that was great. That was
Thank you.
a great story, Duk Ang. And hopefully all of you can hear how easy it is to talk for 2 minutes if you can think of some story to tell. So Duk Ang there was telling the story about how he learned to play the piano. All right. And it started from watching a video on YouTube. All right. And then he just told the story of what happened next, how he learned. And that is a very easy and a very powerful way to get a good score if you can think of some story to tell. Now, I know you won't always have a story for every situation, of course. But if you can have some story to tell, like I say, it's much easier for you to talk for 2 minutes if you are just talking about some story from your memory that you can easily describe. So also, Duk Ang, you are using very good but simple language, okay? Which is great. Just one thing I will correct, Duk Ang. What is wrong with this sentence, Duk Ang, that you said, I don't learn it from the music sheet. I don't learn it from the music sheet. What is wrong with that sentence?
I don't know.
One word. There's one word that's wrong. I don't learn it from the music sheet. Okay?
I didn't learn it.
Correct. Past tense, remember, always. I didn't learn it from the music sheet. I don't learn it is present tense. Okay, so just always remember past tense. Okay, Duk Ang?
Okay.
Okay, but the rest of it, very good, Duk Ang. Excellent story, good pronunciation, good speed. Great, well done. You would get a good score for that, Duk Ang. Okay, so are there any questions before we leave this part of the lesson? Any questions? So, number one thing to remember is you can make your own bullet points. If you don't like the bullet points that they've given you in the question, just make up your own to help guide you for your talk. As long as you are answering the main question, that is fine. Okay, and the main question in this case, of course, is just describe some educational program or video that you have watched. Okay, make up your own bullet points to help you describe that. Second thing is just remember to pronounce things clearly. And to help you pronounce things clearly, remember you don't have to talk fast. You just talk at what I call a walking speed or normal conversation speed. That is fine. And if you have to pause for a moment or two before you begin your next sentence or your next idea, that is fine as well. But actually, you all did pretty well at that. You all chose good topics. And if you are running out of things to say, just remember to give more detail. More detail maybe about a particular program or how it made you feel or what it encouraged you to do. Any questions, anyone? Okay. For the rest of the lesson, we're moving on to writing task 2. I'm going to share this with you now. Another quick video just to remind you about how you need to answer writing task 2. Ding Lam, Ding Lam.
I'm here.
Can you see the video that
Yes,
says
I can see.
good? IELTS writing task 2. Task response. Now remember, for writing task 2, I'm sure most of you do, you are marked on 4 different categories. Task response is number 1. Task response means, are you answering the question? All right. Next category, which we'll look at next week, is cohesion and coherence. Next category is to do with lexical resource or vocabulary. And the 4th category, of course, is grammar and punctuation. They mark you on 4 different categories. So let's look at category number 1, which you are marked on. This is worth 25% of your total score. Task response. Please have a look and listen to this.
In this video, you'll learn more about task response for the IELTS academic and general training writing tests. We'll discuss what this includes and the things to consider to get the best possible score. For task 2, you're asked to write an essay. On the question paper, you will find a topic followed by a point of view, an argument, or a problem. This is known as the prompt. After this prompt, you will need to either answer 1 or 2 questions.
Okay, just stop for a moment. This here, okay, is always called the prompt. Okay, the prompt is the first sentence or 2 of the question. Remember, when we are doing the first sentence of our first paragraph, we always paraphrase the prompt. We always paraphrase the prompt. I'm sure most of you remember this. I'm just doing this to remind you. Your first sentence of your essay is always a paraphrase of the prompt. Never just repeat what they have written here. Otherwise, you won't get any marks for this. You have to paraphrase the prompt.
Or to discuss different viewpoints and express your own opinion. You need to read the prompt carefully to see what the main parts are. Here we can see that the topic is about advertisements that are aimed at children. The point of view that's put forward is, many people believe that these advertisements have a bad effect on children and their families. This is then followed by a question. Do you agree or disagree? To achieve band 6 or higher, you should address all the main parts of the prompt when answering the question. In this case, you need to discuss whether these advertisements have a bad effect on both children and their families. If you don't discuss both, you will be limited to band 5. You don't need to have specialist knowledge to answer the question, but you should give reasons for your answer.
Okay, just stop there. So, remember there are 4 paragraphs in any writing task 2 answer. Okay, you have to write 4 paragraphs. Introduction, 2 body paragraphs, and a conclusion. I'm sure you all remember this. So, listening to what that woman has just said, okay, what do you think might be the subject? What would you talk about in your first body paragraph? In your first body paragraph. Nok ang. Your first body paragraph in your answer for this essay, what do you think you might talk about or might write about? Any idea?
No.
She just gave you a clue when she was talking. Viet Tien, any idea?
Mm,
Your first body paragraph.
I think the first body paragraph
Should
I
be about.
will
Should be about.
the bad effect on the advertisement on children and their families.
Almost correct, Vietian. Okay, I'll make it a bit easier for you. The first body, you might have heard her say that in order to get a good score for this, okay, you must answer the prompt correctly. Now, the prompt talks about, do advertisements have a bad effect on children and their families? So your first body paragraph, okay, could be about, do advertisements have a bad effect on children? You would write about that. So Kwang Ming,
Yes.
what would your second body paragraph be about? If your first body paragraph is about advertisements having a bad effect on children, what would your second body paragraph be about?
So if I write this essay, I will divide to two paragraphs. Like
Yep.
you said, the first paragraph, I will propose one idea to support the the prompt, and then the next paragraph, I think I will also use another idea to support. Yeah.
Okay, getting a little bit complicated here, Kwang Ming. It's not that complicated, everyone. Okay, I will explain it to you to save time. First body paragraph might be, now remember, an agree, disagree question means this is an opinion essay. Okay, you have to give an opinion, whether you agree with this or not. Do advertisements have a bad effect on children or not? Or not? And remember, in an opinion essay, okay, you just choose one side. You don't talk about both sides. That is a discussion essay. That is a different sort of essay. This is an opinion essay. So maybe body paragraph number 1, you talk about, yes, advertisements have a bad effect on children. Body paragraph number 2, you might say, yes, advertisements have a bad effect on families. Okay? That way you are making sure that you are answering all parts of the prompt. Okay? That's what the voice was talking about before. You have to make sure you answer both parts. So you can't write just about children, you also have to write about their families. And maybe this is how you would organize your essay. Body paragraph number 1 about children, body paragraph number 2 about families. Does that make sense now, Huang Ang? Viet Tien,
Yes.
does that make sense now?
Yes.
I hope so. Okay, I hope that makes, please tell me, everyone, if that doesn't make sense. In order to make sure you are giving the correct task response, that is, you are answering the question, and to get a score of more than 6, okay, you have to talk about the effect of advertisements on both children and their families. So I'm saying maybe one good way to organize this essay, have one paragraph about the effect on children, another paragraph about the effect on their families. Okay, hope that makes sense. Let's keep going.
And include any relevant examples from your own knowledge or experience. In this response, we can see that the candidate has discussed the bad effects these advertisements have on both children and their families. In your essay, you should present a position. That is, you need to communicate your views, ideas, or opinion. For Band 6, your position needs to be directly relevant to the prompt, which means it needs to be relevant to the topic given to you on the question paper. For Band 7 or higher, it needs to be clear and developed. This means the reader should be able to easily understand your position and that your ideas lead to a logical conclusion.
Okay, just to clarify what she is saying, position in this case means do you agree or disagree? Okay, so you need to state your position clearly. Do you agree or disagree that advertisements are bad for children? That's what she means when she says your position.
Let's look at the response we saw earlier. In this essay, the candidate has presented their position in the opening paragraph.
Okay, I hope you all understand that. Quang Ming.
Yeah.
Okay, Quang Ming, can you please read the position for me? Okay, it is the part that is highlighted in yellow.
Yeah. This essay will discuss how this kind of advertisements may harm the mental and physical health of the children.
Good, okay, so this person agrees, in other words, all right? This person agrees that advertisements are bad for children. That is their position. So you have to make sure your position is stated or written clearly. All right, that will help you get at least Band 6.
They make it clear that they agree with a point of view given in the prompt. The main ideas are developed in paragraphs 2 and 3, and the final paragraph supports this position. This means that the essay has come to a logical conclusion. The main ideas you include in your essay should be relevant to the prompt. For Band 7 or higher, they should also be extended and supported as appropriate. You can extend your ideas by going into more detail, and you can support them by giving examples.
And again, as I think we've already discussed, okay, when you are doing your main body paragraphs, you have 4 sentences in each paragraph. Okay, your first sentence is your idea. Your next 2 sentences explain your idea, and your 4th sentence is an example.
In this essay, the main ideas are highlighted in yellow. They have also been extended and supported, and you can see where this has been done in the parts that have been highlighted in pink. Your response should be at least 250 words long and written in full. This means it should not have subheadings or bullet points. As we've seen in this video, for Task 2, you're asked to write an essay. Task Response assesses how fully you respond to the task, that is, have you addressed all the main parts of the prompt, how relevant the main ideas are, and how adequately they are extended and supported, how clearly you open the essay, how easily the reader can understand your position, and whether your ideas lead to a logical conclusion, and finally, how appropriate the format of the response is to the task.
Okay, so again, I hope that is clear for everyone. All right, so we're looking again, in case you are a little bit confused, task response is worth 25% of the mark of your essay. Task response means how well have you answered the question. And here they've broken the task response category into 4 separate parts. Okay, have you addressed the main parts of the prompt? Have you answered the question? Are your ideas relevant to the topic? All right, you're talking about advertising being bad or not for children. Not for teenagers, but for children. Okay, how clearly you open your essay. Okay, that is your introduction and your paraphrase. All right, the format of the response. Format just means the structure. And remember, we always write 4 paragraphs for this sort of essay: an introduction, 2 body paragraphs, and a conclusion. Are there any questions? Anyone? Any questions? Nok Ling, is that clear to you?
Yes, I got it.
Good. Leduk Ang, is that clear to you, Leduk Ang?
Yes.
Good. Nok Ang. Nok Ang.
Yeah.
Is that clear to you, Nok Ang?
Yeah.
About task response? Good. Okay. Again, if anyone has any questions about this at any time, please ask me, or please ask Bak Ha. Okay. What we're going to do for the rest of the class, all right, I'm going to get you to do some paraphrasing. Just before we start that, however, okay, just quickly review what we've learnt about writing task 2 so far. So remember, I will just share this with you in case you can't see it. Okay, you should be able to see the writing task 2 document now. Remember, there are 5 different types of essay. An opinion essay, which we've just looked at an example, where you have to agree or disagree with something. Discussion is where you talk about both sides of a subject. Remember, opinion, you just talk about one side, whether you agree or disagree. Discussion, you, as it says here, discuss both views and also give your opinion. All right. Problems and solutions essay, advantages, disadvantages, and double question. Okay, those are the 5 different sorts of essays. All right, we've talked about the structure. Okay, 4 paragraphs is all you need to write. You don't get extra marks for more paragraphs. Just 4 paragraphs is all you need. And you can see here the names of the 4 paragraphs. Introduction, main body paragraph 1, meaning your main idea number 1, main body paragraph number 2, which is your main idea number 2. You only need 2 ideas for most of these essays. That's all you need. And your conclusion is always the last paragraph. All right. We've also talked in the past how do you think of ideas? A lot of students worry that they won't be able to think of ideas. Well, all of you are smart enough to think of ideas for any topic. So don't worry about that. But I can come back to that later if you are still a little bit confused. Just remember, this is what makes a good idea. Kwang Ming,
Yes.
can you tell me what is a good idea, please? What makes a good idea?
It include easy to understand, relevant to the question, and easy to explain.
Great. Okay. Those are the 3 things that make a good idea. Your idea doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, usually the simpler the idea is, the better. All right, because then it's much easier to write about. Okay, this is an idea I know we've looked at in the past. Okay, parents should spend more time with their children, helping them with their homework. This, remember, is the prompt. Okay, parents should spend more time with their children, helping them with their homework. Do you agree or disagree? Nok Ling.
Yes, I agree.
Agree. Yeah, agree or disagree? Give me one reason why. Just one reason.
It's how the family strengthen the bonds.
Good. Huang Ang.
Yes.
Agree or disagree, and one reason.
I think I should disagree. Mostly because it can children can develop their themselves.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. It means children can help, should be able to work on this themselves without help. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Good. Ding Lam.
It's we it's make something through skill work.
Okay, sorry, Ding Lam. Little bit hard to hear. Don't worry. Nok Ang.
Yes.
Yeah? Agree or disagree with this?
I agree
Because
parents should help children with homework because it makes learning easier and shows children that education is important.
good. Viet Tien.
Yes.
Agree or disagree, Viet Tien?
I agree with this because I think some homework would be too hard for their children and they should go and ask their parents to help them doing it instead
Okay.
of just sitting there and think of themselves and couldn't do it.
Okay, good. That's fine. Kwang Ming. Agree or disagree and one reason.
I think that I will partly agree with this because on the one side, when children do the homework themselves, they can develop their independence. On the other side, if the homework too hard, they can ask for their parents for help, and this can also help to strengthen the family bond too.
Okay, good. So everyone is doing well. You are giving me simple ideas, which is great. Remember, just the first simple ideas you can think of. That's all you need. Fu Kwang,
Yes.
agree or disagree, and one reason.
I think I agree because the parent can understand their children more.
Okay. And finally, Ledok Ang, agree or disagree, and one reason, please. Dok Ang, oi. Okay, maybe disappeared. All right. That's good, everyone, okay? That is how fast you should be able to think of a reason. And just as I was saying before, remember, simple reasons are usually the best because they are the easiest to explain and the easiest to write about. Just doesn't matter if everybody else has the same reasons. Doesn't matter. All right, as long as you can choose a reason and write about it correctly, that will help you get a good score. Duk Ang, are you there? No? Okay. All right, everyone. So, like I said before, what we are going to do now for the rest of the lesson, remember the first thing you always do in your essay, once you have worked out your ideas, the first sentence is always a paraphrase of the prompt. Fu Kwang,
Yes.
can you read this topic for me, please?
Convenience foods will eventually replace traditional Vietnamese food and methods of food preparation. To what extent do you agree or disagree?
Good. What sort of essay is this, Fu Kwang? What sort?
Exercise for children.
No, what type? Remember I showed you the 5 different types of essay before. What sort is this? Nok Ling.
His opinion.
It's an opinion essay. Okay, everyone? It's an opinion essay. They ask you agree or disagree. Anytime you see this, you know it's an opinion essay and you know you have to write 2 body paragraphs that either agree or disagree, okay, but not both. You must choose one side. Okay. So what I want you to do now, I'm not going to ask you which side you choose. I want you to send me in chat now, please, your paraphrase of the prompt. Your paraphrase of the prompt. Please send it to me in chat. Now, remember with paraphrases, you don't have to paraphrase every word. Some words it will be very hard to find synonyms for. So you don't have to paraphrase every word. But maybe you can think of a synonym for convenience foods. I can think of one straight away. Maybe hard to think of a synonym for traditional. That's quite hard. Methods of food preparation. Can you think of another way of saying that? And remember, you can change the structure of the sentence as much as you like, as long as it still makes sense. So you don't just use synonyms. You can change the structure, you can change the form of the words, up to you. So this is a test of your lexical resource, your vocabulary. And if you want to get a band 7 or more, you must be able to do a good paraphrase. And you should be able to do the paraphrase in about 1 minute. No more than 2 minutes for this, because you have the rest of the essay to write. So 1 to 2 minutes is all you should spend on the paraphrase. Okay, please send your answer to me in chat. Looking forward to seeing them. Okay, thanks for your message, Duk Ang. I understand, that's fine. Okay, Huang Ang.
Yes.
Okay, so the problem with your paraphrase is consumables. Consumables doesn't just mean food, okay? So it's not the same.
I guess I could use that for the synonym of food.
Not really, no, because consumables is not an exact synonym for food. It can include food, but consumables can be things like, well, let me see, printer ink for your computer printer is a consumable, okay? Paper is a consumable, okay? So consumables doesn't just mean food, so that is the problem with that. All right. And again, for the rest of it, you haven't paraphrased enough, Huang Ang. All right. So for this paraphrase, you'd probably only get a 5. Okay. You need to use more. You need to paraphrase a bit more to get a 7, Huang Ang. All right, Ngoc Ling.
Yes.
Okay, Vietnamese dishes, good. That's a good word. Okay, so instead of foods, everyone, Ngoc Ling has said dishes, which is good. All right. Decoration, all right, is not correct. Ngoc Ling, okay? Decoration. Decoration and preparation are not the same. I'll come back to that in a moment. Fast foods is a good synonym, a good paraphrase, okay, Ngoc Ling?
Yes.
Okay, but not decoration. Not decoration is not correct. Come back to this in a moment. Okay, Viet Tien. Okay, Viet Tien. Viet Tien.
Yes.
Canned foods is not quite the same as convenience foods, okay? Canned foods is one type of convenience foods, but it's not a good synonym for convenience foods, okay? Does that make sense, Viet Tien?
Yes.
So canned food is one type of convenience foods, but it's not a good synonym to describe all types of Vietnamese foods. That's the problem with that. Again, I will give you a paraphrase at the end of this, everyone. Okay, Ding Lam. Ding Lam, oi.
Yeah.
Okay, Ding Lam. Not bad, Ding Lam. Quick and easy foods, yes. All right. Slowly take over. Yeah, is okay. All right. That's not bad, Ding Lam. Okay. Cooking is a good synonym. All right. So that's not too bad. Ding Lam, I give you a 5 for that. Okay. Quang Ming. Quang Ming.
Yes.
Quang Ming, you have done too much. Okay. It's too long. All right.
Yeah.
Needs to be a little bit simpler. All right. So already it should just be a paraphrase, but already you've put in a reason in your sentence, okay, which you don't need.
Yeah.
Where you've got thanks to the development in technology, okay, you don't need any of that. It is just a paraphrase of the sentence, so you don't need to introduce any reason at this stage. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, don't be too complicated. Otherwise, they won't give you a good mark for that. They
Yeah.
just want to see a simple paraphrase. All right. Thank you, Kwang Ming. Okay, Fu Kwang.
Yes.
Okay, that's pretty good, Fu Kwang. Pretty good. I'll keep that, Fu Kwang, because that's not a bad idea.
Okay.
Okay, and one more to look at. Nok Ang.
Yeah.
Okay, processed foods. Not. I don't think processed foods is the same as convenience foods. Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad, but not exactly. But not bad. Not bad. However, the rest of that is good. Cuisine is great. Nok Ang. Okay, and culinary techniques, very good. Okay, everyone, I'll show you. Just go back a wee bit. What a possible paraphrase might look like. Okay, everyone. Now, this is one possible paraphrase. You will notice it's very simple because, like I was saying before, simpler is better. Nok Ling,
Yes.
KIS. Do you remember what that means?
Keep it simple.
Yes, everyone. Okay, again, going to send this to everyone. Okay, everything you do with these essays and with your talking as well, just remember you don't need to do anything complicated. Just keep it simple. You can have simple ideas and simple writing without any mistakes, and you will get a good score. Doesn't have to be complicated. So, my paraphrase, Quang Ming,
Yes.
can you please read my paraphrase?
Some people think that fast foods will someday replace traditional Vietnamese cuisine and ways of cooking.
Good. Okay, so Quang Ming, what have I said instead of convenience foods?
You say fast foods.
Correct. Okay, very simple, everyone. Okay, fast foods is the same as convenience foods. Fast food. All right, hope that makes sense. A couple of you came up with synonyms that weren't quite correct, but fast food and convenience foods are exact synonyms. And again, you can see two very simple words. Fast food is the same as convenience food. All right, I haven't replaced traditional Vietnamese, all right, because that's hard to replace. Too hard to think of a synonym for that. So I've kept that. But what have I said instead of foods? Huang Ang. Huang Ang.
Yes.
What word have I used instead of foods?
I think I could use
Well,
non-consumables again.
Yeah. What word have I used? What word have I used? Instead of traditional Vietnamese foods, I've said traditional Vietnamese
You say the cuisine.
cuisine, everyone, okay? Cuisine and foods, exactly the same. Okay, cuisine, a French word, is a French word. That's where it comes from, but is very common in English. Especially those of you who watch programs like MasterChef, I'm sure will have heard this word before. Okay, it is a synonym for food. Vietnamese cuisine and ding lam, ding lam.
Yeah.
What have I said instead of methods of food preparation? Instead of methods of food preparation, what have I said? Can you see my paraphrase, Ding Lam? Okay, nok ang, nok ang.
Yeah.
Okay, what have I said instead of methods of food preparation? Can you see my paraphrase, nok ang?
Yes. Wait.
Yeah. So
Wait. Okay.
instead of methods of food preparation, what have I said?
Ways of cooking.
Yes, ways of cooking. Again, very simple. Methods of food preparation. Okay, it's quite formal. I've just made it simpler. Ways of cooking means exactly the same thing. Okay, so I hope you can see how a paraphrase doesn't have to be complicated. All right, just change a few words by using the correct synonyms, maybe change the structure of the sentence. Some of you tried to do that, which is good. All right, and maybe just use maybe different forms of some words. But the main thing is when you are using synonyms, make sure they mean exactly the same. So like convenience foods is fast foods. All right, that means exactly the same. Food and cuisine mean the same thing. Ways of cooking, methods of food preparation means the same thing. All right, are there any questions about any of that? Okay, everyone, can you please turn your cameras on? Those of you who've turned your cameras off, please turn it on for the end of the lesson. Nok Ling. Nok Ling,
Yes.
what are you doing for the rest of today?
I will practice my IELTS exam again.
Okay, fine. Dok Ang. Dok Ang,
Yes.
what are you doing for the rest of today?
I'm at my grandmother's hometown, so
Mhm.
I think we'll be traveling a lot and eat. And I think
And
the only
eat.
thing.
Okay. Okay, sounds like fun. Where is what is your grandmother's hometown?
It's in Nghệ An. I don't
Okay.
remember the specific.
How far from Hanoi?
I think it's 200 kilometers.
Okay,
from-
good. Understand. All right, thank you, Dok.
3 to 4 hours of traveling. Yeah.
Okay, 3 to 4 hours of traveling. Hope you have a good time. Hope you have some good food, Dok Ang. Ding Lam. Ding Lam,
Yeah.
what are you doing for the rest of today?
I'm going practice.
Going to practice. Okay. Quang Ming,
Yes.
what are you doing for the rest of today, Quang Ming?
I simply spend time at home.
Okay, just going to stay at home.
Yeah.
Just staying at home. Okay, good. Nok Ang,
Yeah.
you've disappeared, Nok Ang. Where are you? I can't see you. You're hiding.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better. What are you doing for the rest of today, Nok Ang?
I will do my homework.
Do some homework. Great.
Mm.
Okay. Huang Ang,
Yeah.
what are you doing for the rest of today?
I guess in the afternoon, my dad will just take me to the pool for about 2 hours,
Wow.
and in the night, I will just like enjoy some games.
Okay. Tonight I will just enjoy some games. Okay. Not at the night. Okay. Just say tonight. Tonight. Great. Viet Tien,
Yes,
what are you doing for the rest of today, Viet Tien?
I think I just stay at home and play or do something interesting for the rest of my day.
Okay, good. And Quang Ming, sorry, Phu Quang.
Yes,
What are you doing for the rest of today?
I think I have a lot of extra class today.
Do you? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Hope you get the chance to relax sometime too, Phu Quang.
Yes.
All right. Thank you for doing that, everyone. Just want to get you practicing your conversation with me. All right. So thank you for coming to class, everyone. I hope those of you who are busy, I hope you have some time to relax today. Those of you who are doing extra work or homework, hope it goes well. As always, remember you can ask me or Bak Ha any questions about any of the lessons. If you have any questions, please ask. Otherwise, have a great week, everyone. Look forward to seeing you all again next Sunday. Tam biet, everyone. Gap lai sao. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye.
Bye bye, teacher.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.